Welcome back, everyone, to Lakers Latest. I hope you all have all had a good week so far. I hope you have a good Thursday. We're getting very close to the weekend now. Obviously, Friday tomorrow, best day of the week. We're all excited. And on top of that, it's obviously Labor Day, so it's a holiday weekend, which means, well, not all of you, but pretty much everyone is going to have that day off. So I'll get an extra day to spend with family, friends, significant others, you name it. So going to be a long weekend. We can all be very happy about that. Football's around the corner too. We're happy about that. Brief thing about football. If I'm loud and excited, it's just because I'm a Packer fan and they just acquired Michael Parsons, so going a little crazy. Now back to Lakers. Yeah, let's hop right into it. Today, we are going to be starting as per usual, which seems to always be the case. With LeBron James. Nothing necessarily bad. LeBron was just seen practicing in the Clippers gym or Clippers arena. I can't remember which one or the other. But then Ty Lue was asked. I'm assuming everyone knows who Ty Lue is. Ty Lue, the Clippers coach, was asked about it, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't really have anything to say. I'm not really sure what I should comment about that or not." I don't know. Like, it's just look, it's not going to be a matter of like, oh, the Lakers are going to like trade LeBron to the Clippers, or he's on the trading block. Maybe he's going to get traded to the Clippers, or he's going to sign, get a buyout and he's going to the Clippers. Like, no, it's not about that. Like, I'm not worried about that. I mean, I'm not worried at all. It's just like weird, man. Like, I don't. I'm not gonna go out and say LeBron's doing this for attention because I don't like. I'm not saying he is, but it's just like sometimes with this stuff, it just doesn't make sense. It's like weird. Like LeBron is one of the most like he's gonna be the first billionaire basketball player. Him and Jordan, like, or excuse me, like Jordan, but basically like you're going to have someone in LeBron James who knows if he does that, like it's going to get talked about. Like here I am, I'm talking about it. It's probably nothing, but I'm talking about it anyway, and I just like I don't really understand like why he's doing that. Like he knows people are going to talk about it, and then obviously Ty Lue gets asked that, and he really gives like a non-answer, which doesn't really confirm or deny anything, and it just like doesn't make sense. I think if anything, he was probably like, dude, like I don't know what he was doing in the gym. Like he's not a Clipper, he's not going to be a Clipper anytime soon, but I'm not really at liberty to talk about it. That's kind of what I got about what Ty Lue was saying, but just like I don't know, man. Like you play for the Lakers. Like you didn't like you play for the Lakers. I mean, I don't know where LeBron lives. I'm assuming it's Beverly Hills somewhere. But like you play for the Lakers. Why are you practicing at the Clippers gym? Like you don't see the Knicks players going to practice at the Nets facilities or vice versa. The Nets like practicing in Knicks. Like that would just be weird, right? Just you don't see it. You don't see it. I mean, they're obviously the only two with double cities and teams, but like that would it just be weird, right? Like it doesn't make sense. So I don't know. Like I don't understand why he's doing it. And LeBron is cognizant enough and super intelligent to know that like he's doing that and it's going to get talked about and people are going to wonder why. Like, dude, like what are you doing in a Clippers facility when you play for the Lakers? Like when you're LeBron James, you're arguably the greatest player of all time. You're such a massive figure. Like even something as small as I mean, that's also your rival. Like playing in your rival's gym, like practicing in your rival's gym, it's just that's something that's going to get covered and it's going to lift and like raise an eyebrow, and people are going to be like, "Why is he doing that?" Like, so again, I'm not saying he's doing it for attention or anything. I just because I don't, but like I really also don't understand why he's doing it in the first place. You play for the Lakers. They have tons of big, beautiful facilities that you are more than free to practice in there. Just please do that. I don't. I mean, again, it's not a big deal. I just don't understand like the need for him to practice at the Clippers facility. It just I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. So again nothing to be concerned about, but it's just something strange that we had to bring up because I don't think anyone was really expecting it. Um, So next we have Nikola Jokic. Not good. Well, I'll very briefly discuss his free agency at the end, which obviously is not now. I believe it would be after next season. But yeah, no. So basically, LeBron and Jokic's agent, and Maverick Carter, I think Rich Paul, like they all had a meeting at the end of July and it wasn't really confirmed like what it was about. It just seemed kind of strange, like LeBron James meeting with Nikola Jokic, like the best player in the NBA, like and arguably the greatest player of all time. Like it was just kind of strange. There were certain speculations about what it could become, but Jokic's agent has come out and basically confirmed or denied whatever the reports are. And he basically said that the meeting was, and this is very interesting because I don't know what it means. He basically said the meeting was about potentially creating a new league that could not necessarily rival the NBA, but that could somewhat compete with viewership in the NBA. And then they said it would have like a European flair. Jokic's agent spoke with Maverick Carter about it. They talked about a bunch of potential deals and not deals, but like formats for how it could go. That's just weird and interesting at the same time. Like no league you're ever gonna have is gonna rival the NBA because I mean you might be able to get a better secondary league in the United States of America, although it kind of feels like the G League is that, so it would be strange to have another league. Um, but at the same time, obviously LeBron is always looking for new opportunities. I'm sure Jokic is as well. Um, But yeah, I don't. I mean, it's interesting when they say European flair. Is that could be like another league for like additional players from Europe or players who are trying to make the NBA? Or when they mean European flair, do they mean like how the standing systems work in Europe or how like all that stuff works compared to the NBA? Like, I don't know. I'm not sure. It's not. I don't really know what they're going for because like obviously the NBA is like the top league, the top dog. It's always going to be. There's no ABA anymore. There's really no league in the United States of America. And again, I don't know if they said it was in Europe or America. They just said European flair. That's all it said. Um, the question is like, so what would it be for like maybe depending on if they paid the guys enough, guys that would go to Europe would now play in this new league for like um rather than go to Europe, maybe they'll get paid more than the G League. It'll be like a level up from the G League with people not having to go to Europe. Um, that would be my guess. And like European flair would maybe be how it was formatted or how the standings go or how like postseason tournaments would go. Um, I don't really know, but it's super interesting. I feel like we've seen this format before in like football, like the UFL, the CFL. But again, those are like even then like the idea of it is great. Like you have football during non-NFL seasons, but at the same time, like it's not a ton of people watch it, not a ton of people get into it. But I mean, if you have a league that LeBron and Jokic are backing, you probably have a better chance of getting it jump started and getting actual interest in it, especially after LeBron retires. If he really puts his all into it and shows super interest in it and tries to get it up and running, yeah, it's something that could definitely get going. But I don't know. It's probably not in the works anytime soon. It's probably more of a down the line thing if I had to guess. But nevertheless, it is interesting that that's the reason they met up. Obviously, it's free agency. We'll see if he signs an extension with Denver probably next offseason. But we'll see what happens there. All right, next thing I got is Zion Williamson. So Zion's kind of a polarizing player. Obviously, no one's ever questions his talent. He's an incredibly talented player. Um, Obviously, probably you could say he's a little overweight. Prefer for him to get in shape, but he's an immensely talented player. He brings so much to the table. Absolute bully inside. Very good passer for his size. Doesn't shoot a ton, but he's a guy where it's like, is he going to be stuck in New Orleans his whole career, or is someone going to save him and really give him a chance to be motivated? Now, obviously, there's concerns with Zion, the weight, maybe the effort. Obviously, he's injury prone, which I don't want to say is his fault, but also could be his fault for being overweight. So, if you acquire Zion, like you want him to get in shape, you want him to cut weight, you want him to come in super motivated. Now I don't know. Zion's not on the trade block right now. It's more if he stays healthy. Like, and the Pelicans are like, we just have no future right now. Like, let's trade Zion and get whatever the hell we can for him. I think that's possible, but at the same time with Zion, like, I feel like it would happen next offseason. Like, he has to prove that he can stay healthy an entire season. Like, not like 50, 40, 60 games, like a full damn near 82 games. Like, he's got to prove that he has that in him and that you wouldn't be trading for a guy that's only going to play 25 to 40% of the season. Like, it would actually have to be a motivated Zion, a guy who's ready to go, cut that weight, play his ass off, but, not do like an insane amount off the court, go eating, just so get him a dietitian, stuff like that. But as far as deals that would potentially work, ran this through the trade machine. Rui, Austin Reeves, Kleber, that they don't add first round picks in trade machine, but if it was just those guys, maybe 2 firsts. And then another one is Rui, Kleber, Gabe Vincent, or Jared Vanderbilt, and 3 firsts, maybe 4 if you had to give up more. But again, it's it has to be after the season, because like, are you really going to give that many firsts for a guy that continuously gets injured, is overweight? If he comes in this season and he's ready to go, he gives you a healthy season, he's cut the weight, and he just looks awesome, like, then it's definitely something you take a look at, especially with Austin Reeves needing that contract extension next year. And is he going to resign for probably 30 plus million, or would it be better to get a guy like Zion, or like Trey Murphy? I know I brought him up yesterday. But yeah, just going to be interesting to see what happens to him. Last thing on the docket today, definitely less important, but something I just appreciated and thought was kind of funny. Sasha Vujacic, Lakers legend. Funny dude. Yeah, he was just kind of talking about Luka, and he said, like, Luka reminds me a little bit of Kobe. Like, he has that killer mentality. Like, he really just wants to end it. He wants to take over the game. He just has that mentality, or he just wants to destroy you. We love that. Obviously, Kobe's a legend. But then, yeah, this was funny. He just goes like, yeah, the Luka's lights were too bright for Dallas. And I don't know, I just found that funny, because I agree with him. Luka's too good for Dallas. That a city that literally, in the past 2 years, really, actually not in the past, what is it, January? So in the past, like, 7 months, the city of Dallas has just traded the 2 best sports stars and just basically put the entire fan base in disbelief. So I don't even disagree with him. I think he's totally right. I think Los Angeles is the perfect spot for Luka to show how bright his lights are. I think that he's gonna really show what he's capable of this year. And I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see a full year of Luka, LeBron, and all that. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But that's all I got for you today, guys. I hope everyone has a good day, good Friday, and a good holiday weekend following that. So yeah, I'll catch everyone later.